I'm sleeping with my best friend's fiance. My best friend, who I'll just refer to as K, has been my absolute bestie since we were in elementary school. We grew up together, went to college together, we're literally soul sisters, which makes the next thing I'm about to say so bad, but I have to get it off my chest. K has been dating this guy for like 4 years now. One thing I never told her was that before she met her BF, I'll call him Jay, me and Jay had a little fling for a couple months. When K and Jay started dating, I didn't have the heart to tell her about my own history with this guy because she was so happy and I didn't want to kill her vibe or make her feel jealous. And because I'm a good friend, I'm not anymore, I backed off and let them enjoy their new relationship together. Me and Jay were always cool about things, and it never felt awkward or anything when the three of us would hang out together. He also told me straight up how much he loves K and how he wants to marry her and spend his life with her. And I was so supportive about all of it. Fast forward another couple months to about 6 months ago. Jay proposed to K this year and they are in the process of planning their wedding for next year. K is completely over the moon about it and she already asked me to be her maid of honor. Oh my god. I'm fucked. Okay, so K was out of town for the weekend to visit her parents and Jay and I were hanging out together at their apartment. Nothing unusual because K trusts us both. So Jay and I were just drinking some beers and smoking some weed together, and eventually our conversation got on the topic of their wedding, and I jokingly asked him if he's gonna miss sleeping with other people. He admitted that he did feel that way, and told me he regrets not having more fun while he was single. I am not even gonna lie, everything that happens next is my own doing. I was fully aware that what I was about to say and do was wrong, and I made a conscious decision to do it anyway. I told him it's too bad we didn't get to spend more time together before he started dating K and that I missed how good the sex was with him. At this point he froze up because he started feeling guilty. He told me we shouldn't be talking about this and how upset K would be if she knew. At this exact moment a switch turned in my head that has never been switched back off. I felt devious in a way I had never even imagined. So I went for it. Maybe we should have one more time together. I just said it straight up. IDK, I couldn't help myself. That way you won't have any regrets when you and K get married. I'm not gonna recap the whole conversation, but long story short, he eventually gave in. Both of us felt this crazy mix of emotions, guilt more than anything, admitting that what we're doing is wrong, not even just wrong but fucking terrible. Like, WTF are we doing? None of those feelings can even compare to the thrill you get from saying fuck it, giving into those dark desires, and actually going through with it. It was incredible, it was beyond anything I've ever felt, and when we were done we were both mortified. How could we do this? How could he betray his partner's trust? How could I stab my best friend in the back? We both cried about it and swore that this was a one-time thing that will never happen again, that we'll take to our graves. Like, pretend it never happened. There was no way I could pretend it never happened. Even though I felt disgusted with myself and guilty and questioning my entire sense of morals, I could not stop thinking about how fucking electric that feeling was, how amazing it felt to cheat. I had to experience that feeling again in spite of the immense sense of guilt and disgust that comes with it. I became a monster. I persuaded Jay to do it again, and again, to the point of no return. Kay and I are still best friends. She has literally no clue that the man she wants to marry and spend her life with is fucking her best friend behind her back. I get the sickest sense of pleasure from lying to her face and having so much power over her partner. I literally get off to the way Jay feels so bad and guilty and ashamed of himself after we meet up. He hates himself for it but can't help himself and lets me get what I want. Finally, here's the worst part. The longer the secret has gone on, the more evil I become. I make Jay degrade Kay. Like, think about the fact that it's not enough to just make him cheat. I get off listening to him say the most vile, disgusting things about the woman he still loves and is going to marry. He'll tell me she's worthless, that she means nothing to him, that he never even loved her. He says my pussy is better, that I fuck him better, that I'm better than her in every way. Meanwhile, I'm telling Jay that Kay is a dumb brainless slut who has no idea I have more sex in her own bed than she does. Lol. I can't wait for Kay and Jay to have their wedding and tie the knot so her cheating husband keeps hiding me from her in plain sight. We're never going to stop and she is never gonna find out, smiley face. Wow, it feels so good to get all of this off my chest and admit to the internet what a disgusting, shameful slut I am. I'm a homewrecker, I'm a secret side piece, and I love it. Cheating is like the most powerful drug high I have ever experienced. Craziest part to all of this is that K and J are not even the only ones. I'm involved with countless men using me to cheat on their wives. I'm literally a pro at being discreet, I'm the perfect secret. Also, I'm low-key sliding on some of my other girlfriends and being super incognito about it. Someday all of this is gonna catch up to me and it'll probably ruin my whole life. It's crazy I've even gotten away with it this long. Until then, I'm never going to stop.